true reason for reincarnation. Some have mentioned that reincarnation is a trap. And it's not like that. Reincarnation in the third dimension, on the physical plane, is necessary for the soul to reach a certain level. In order to understand this, we must understand the origin of the soul and God's divine plan. Before continuing, don't forget to subscribe and give me a like, which helps us spread this information that is very difficult to obtain. And thanks for your support. This information is based on deep spiritual research on this topic. This research coincided with the information left by Lord Krishna, found in various writings, such as the sacred scriptures of the Bhagavad Gita, the Bhagavatam and the Vishnu Purana, where the origin of the multiple universes, the origin of the spirit and its evolution are clearly explained. And many scientists have agreed with these teachings. As I said before, in order to understand the reason for reincarnation, you must understand the divine plan of the original Creator. If God does nothing, there will be nothing. God, through His constant creation, from the divine plane, reflects His own self-existence. The meaning of the name Krishna means Kris, creator, and N.A. originally, that is, original God. Lord Krishna said, "I am the origin and dissolution of the entire universe." Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7 verse 6. I am the origin of everything, and everything has evolved from me. Bhagavad Gita chapter 10 verse 8. He also said, I am the seed of everything, there is no mobile, or immobile, being that can exist without me. Bhagavad Gita chapter 10, verse 39. In the Bhagavatam he explains more broadly about the evolution of the universe and the spirits. He explains that from Lord Krishna we emanate as divine sparks, the spirits. From the original God, infinite atomic spirits constantly emanate. We are children of the Creator, made in the image and likeness, but in atomic form. The spirits have a blank soul. The spirit is identical with God, a fragment of the Creator, and the soul also emanates from the universal soul of the Creator, which helps it manifest individually. And the Creator wants that individual soul to develop its own and self-conscious individuality, through experience, living, at different levels of vibration and consciousness. The spirit, with its soul, spends a period on the divine plane. It is like when we go through school, kindergarten and high school. All this happens on the divine plane. The spirits here, on this plane, cannot develop their soul. Since on this plane, only absolute good exists, and to develop this soul, you need to experience duality. The Lord's plan is for the spirit to develop its soul, and for this, the spirit enters one of the evolutionary spheres, or cosmic eggs, where, yes, duality exists. These spirits, already within a sphere, evolutionary, the soul, will enter the primary school stage. There the soul experiences the densest level of matter, the mineral kingdom, passing through the four elements, earth, water, air and fire. Experience the earth, the densest plane, like gnomes, and patrols, also called goblins, then go through the water element, like undines and newts, then to the air element, like sylphs and sylphs, then, the fire element, like salamanders and salamanders. Then the soul can move to the plant world, the nervous system of nature, then it moves to the animal kingdom, starting as fish, then it moves to reptiles, birds and mammals. The soul has already had diverse experiences. From the most basic to the most complex life of birds and mammals. The soul has already accumulated many experiences, of all kinds. They experience animal desire, and have managed to develop an elemental mind. You are now ready to move on to higher levels of consciousness, with more refined bodies or vehicles. And so it goes to the school level, the high school. There the soul is reincarnated in different cosmic races, to experience multiple civilizations. According to various investigations, they have been aware of about 27 extraterrestrial races. There are an estimated 35 civilizations in the Milky Way. We are not the only civilization in the universe. God's plan is for you to wake up, to stop being automatons. Awaken consciousness, self-awareness, and the soul reaches a degree of maturity. It's like a movie where a robot stops being an automaton and realizes that it exists, that it is alive. On one occasion, the follower of Jesus told him that he would follow him, but to give him time to bury a family member. Jesus tells his disciple to follow him and let the dead bury their dead. Matthew, chapter 8, verse 22. If it is clearly understood that humanity is the living dead, human beings with sleeping conscience, and Jesus, what he wanted is for humanity to wake up from sleep, without conscience. Lord Krishna said, in the Bhagavatam, that it is urgent to achieve Krishna consciousness, God consciousness, since death occurs at any moment. Some souls awaken and become aware of their place in the cosmos. Others, more fortunate, will meet the avatar, which manifests in all civilizations. For example, the extraterrestrial race, the Pleiadians, note that Lord Krishna is an incarnation of God. Upon awakening from reincarnation, the soul matures, and we must now go to the source. It no longer requires reincarnation again. When reincarnated again, they are at risk of falling down wrong paths. Since when you reincarnate you'll lose your memory. The avatar, Buddha too, indicated that he should free himself from the wheel of samsara, or reincarnation. Lord Krishna already explained how to get out of this evolutionary sphere or cosmic egg. He explains it in chapter 8 of the Bhagavad Gita. What you think about most in this life, that is what you will go to when you definitively leave this current body. And whoever at the end of life leaves the body remembering me only, immediately attains my nature. There is no doubt about this. Whatever state of existence one remembers when he leaves the body, that state he will reach without fail. Therefore you should always think of me in the form of Krishna and at the same time perform your prescribed duty. With your activities dedicated to me and with your mind and intelligence fixed on me, you will reach me without a doubt. He who meditates on me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, with his mind constantly engaged in remembering me, and who does not deviate from the path, he surely reaches me. The Supreme Person should be meditated upon as the one who knows everything, who is the oldest of all, who is the controller, who is smaller than the smallest, who is the sustainer of everything, who is beyond all material conception, who is inconceivable and who is always a person. He is luminous like the sun, and is transcendental, beyond this material nature. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 8, verses 5 to 10. When the soul, after many reincarnations, awakens, it stops being an automaton, it becomes aware of the Creator, and like the prodigal son, it returns home, to the divine universe. But it doesn't all end there. Enter the advanced stage, the university, but not human, but divine. There the soul matures with its spirit, the divine spark, reaches the spiritual university, aware of being children of the Supreme and being part of the family of the Creator. There, in communion with the Creator, we continue to grow and become older children. They become collaborators in the creation and recreation of reality for all eternity. There will never be boredom, but rather the dynamic children of creation. God is reflected in His creation and in His children. Lord Krishna said, if I stop acting, everything created disappears. As above, so below. Sooner or later, all living beings will return to the source. But many will continue in this labyrinth of reincarnations. It's a personal decision. Lord Krishna says that when the person comes out of the evil path and follows him, he is already on the path of liberation. The higher law transcends and annuls the lower law. Just as in Catholics, Jesus speaks of mercy. In the teachings of Lord Krishna, it is similarly revealed that by the mercy of Lord Krishna, we achieve liberation. Here on my channel, there is more talk about this topic. I invite you to watch the numerous videos. Don't forget to subscribe, like, Hit all notifications, share and comment. This helps me make YouTube take us more into account. And thank you very much. Have a happy day.